Yo, what up, what up? This is Busy Home Beat with your boy King Series. And in today's video, we are just going to learn how to make the vocals to sit properly in the beat. To sit properly in the beat and sound okay in your home studios. Okay, so please, first of all, let's listen to the song. Then after that, I break it down for you, guys. I break it down for you guys, the steps and everything involved. Okay, so let's listen to it first. Let me play some part of the song here. This is not my own song. This is an artist, up and coming artist song here. So just have to play some part of it for you guys and listen.
Every time if you do good, you do for yourself. But if you do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, to miss anniversary. Said I remember the time God is during 30-day fasting, Satan attempting. He tell him Satan that no be able to out it before I get life is. You look on his way, Satan disgrace, papa, and we kabaka. He create a big mountain. We have a mountain sin, we have a mountain of fire, though we have a mountain Kilimanjaro. Singing is a privilege. If God doesn't give it to you, you go force yourself. You can't do anything to do bad.
Okay, so that is a beautiful song over there, talking about how it sounds good, and it fits correctly in the beat. It doesn't make noise here. You listen to it and your ears doesn't get tired of listening to it. Okay, so first of all, what you need to understand here is, when I say mixing, I understand mixing, but I'm not just saying putting effect on it, like you putting your EQs or compressors, and you know what I'm talking about, the DSS on it. Yes, it's not just about that. It's about you leveling it first, leveling, making sure that you can stage it first. So if you look at it here, I've rewired my beat to this. Some of the instruments were all not used here. Some of them I just muted because listening to it wasn't okay for me in the beat, so I have to just take them out and let the rest remain. So I have to make sure that I level the beat together with the vocals before I started adding my effect to it. So let's just get into the effect. So if I mute all the effects here on the vocal, this is how it sounds.
You do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to miss anniversary. Said I remember the time God is during 30-day fasting, Satan attempting. He tell him Satan that no.
So you can see that some of the vocals was not even taken correctly, because this part here, it seems it's blasting, and this part too is blasting, but all the same, it has been recorded already, and he doesn't stay in my area. It's far from my area, so I have to really work hard on it to get something good for him. Okay, so what I did first was I just have to tune it by using Autotune. Yes, by using Autotune. So the key of the beat is E major. Yes, E major, and the retune speed is around this. I hope you know the Autotune, what it does first. Okay, so after that, some background noises. I know some people will ask, I said I don't like using stereo on mono plugin, but this time around, the instrument is really not too much on the in the beat, and I just wanted to have a wide mix, as in my vocals should be really wide and nice together with the beat. So that's the reason I'm using the stereo plugin on mono tracks. Okay, so I want to have a wide mix. That's why I'm putting the stereo plugin. So if I'm putting mono on it, it's going to be in the middle for me, because there is mono, so it's going to be in the middle. So if I want it to be stereo, then meaning the mastering stage is where I have to use stereo plugins just to widen it a bit, but I just want to have the vocals being wide. That's why I'm using stereo plugins on it now. So this C1 gate stereo is just removing the background noises for me. Yes, and I did EQ it with this. This is how I EQ these vocals here. I cut some of the low parts, yes, and take some of the bad frequencies here, and I boosted this part because it sounded nice for me there. So
no be abodo out it before I get life is. Look on his way, Satan disgrace papa.
So if I take the EQ from it, this is how it sounds.
And we kabaka, you do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy,
And with it,
boom, abu fasu, to me sunny battery. Ah,
okay, some kind of clean. I've cleaned the madness from it. Then, because some of it are really louder than the others, so how to use the compressor to compress it. And please, in mixing, sometimes you'll be boosting the volume because you just think you've compressed it and you've lost some volume, so you'll be boosting it. Mind you, if you try to boost it all the time, you'll be having a bad mix. So sometimes you just have to listen to your beat together with this and level it with this. So after you compress it and you think your vocals are down, please, to get a very clean something, for me, I will just suggest that you go to your beat. Then after you use your effect on it, you just bring your faders of your beat, you just match it together. If there is any instrument which is disturbing the vocals so that you can't hear it well, then you just try and bring it down to match the level of the vocals and the beat so that it will sit properly in the beat. Then just boosting the vocals here, the opening the gain opening the volume of the compressors here, just because you think you've compressed it and the volume has really gone down a little bit. Yeah, sometimes it's needed, but you're supposed to know how to gain stage level it than using your volumes here just to boost it. I think that is a very simple thing, simple trick I did find in the process of learning mixing and mastering to over the years now. So I think things that I used to do in the past, I've really stopped doing it, because I think if you follow this one, it will help you. So with a compressor on it, let's listen.
you do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu.
And without the compressor, listen.
You do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to me sunny battery. Ah,
So you can see, and let me activate it now. So listen.
you do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to me sunny battery. Ah,
So you can see it has really leveled it up. So the volume although has come down, some have come down, some yes, but it doesn't mean I have to just boost it so that the beat will just understand what I'm talking about. Yes, some people will just try and boost the volume just because they want the vocals to be in front in their face, but it doesn't mean you opening up the volume will let the vocal be in your face. You get it? Just level up your instrument so that your vocals can come inside very nicely. And the DSR, we know the DSR, removing some of the sibilances, I really move it down because I was really having some in it too much.
Said I remember the time God is during 30 the fasting, Satan attempting him. He tell him Satan that no be abodo out it before.
Okay, so that's what the DSR did. Then I used this EQ again on it after removing some of the frequencies with this EQ far filter EQ. Then this waves plugin here, our channel stereo. So I caught some of the lows again around 75 frequency. Then I boosted some of the frequencies here, the high frequencies. I boosted some of it here. Yes, so that I could get a present of it. The vocals will be present in the mix.
You do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom.
And without it.
Boom, abu fasu, to me sunny battery.
With it.
Said I remember the time God is during 30 fasting, Satan attempting him. Tell him Satan.
Okay, so you just have to do bypass and you activate and deactivate to see what you are really getting now, so that if you like it then you keep, if you don't like it you twist it to your satisfaction. Okay, then the next thing was compressor again, because I boosted some of the frequencies and I was getting the high ends to be really, so I wanted it to match it together with the middle frequency so that it doesn't, the high end doesn't really pop up in the mix too much. You get it? So with this I use this preset here, aggressive here, then I tweaked some of the threshold around it. Then that's what I did.
You do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to miss any battery.
So the thing I only touched was the threshold. Yeah, only the threshold. I didn't do anything again. After selecting this preset, then I touched the threshold. It was around 9 or 11. Then I put it around 10. That's where I found it very nice for me.
Said I remember.
So together with the beat now, this is what we are having.
You do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to miss any battery. Said I remember at the time God is during 30-day fasting.
It's okay. Someone might think, yeah, the volume is really down, so you try to boost the volume from the compressor or put a maximizer on it or a limiter on it just to raise the volume up. But mind you, after that, when you export and you are mastering, you'll be getting a distorted mastered sound. You get it? So you need not to do that. You don't have to really focus on bringing the volume up too much, because I'll tell you the reason why. When we get to a certain point, you understand why you shouldn't be boosting it, so that your vocals will be really in front of you. So I added this reverb on it because I was really feeling lazy by creating the effects, but later on I did created it. But I added this reverb here and make sure I brought my wet down up to 5% here. Yes, and I chose whole preset. So the reverb on it, this is how it sounds.
Satan attempting, he tell him to do bad, you do for yourself. See how
Without it,
how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to miss any battery.
it's on it.
Said I remember at the time God is during 30-day fasting, Satan attempting, he tell him Satan that no be able to out it before I get life.
Yes, so I didn't touch anything here apart from this wet and dry signal here. That's the only yes, and I caught some of the frequencies here. Okay, so the next thing was I created an FX send later on after I listened to the song over and over again. So the FX send, the delay is what I did put on first, and I brought my mix down to this, and you can see that I didn't boost bring up the gains in my compressors or anything here after I did compress it, because when you put the FX there and you try it brings the volumes up. If you think I'm lying, let's listen to it here and activate the FX and see. So I'll just take the delay from it. Okay, let me just take it from here.
You do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom,
and let me put the delay on it, the FX delay, and listen.
You do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to miss any battery.
So you can really hear. Listen.
You do bad, you do for yourself.
And let me take the delay from it and listen.
See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to miss any battery.
So you can see that the delay FX and bring some kind of volume to our mix here, so that when you adjust it together with the beat, you can see that it's not really down. The vocals are really sounding clear and inside, and it fits and it sits on the beat too.
You do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to miss any battery.
If I'm supposed to open it more, you can hear.
Said I remember at the time God is during 30-day fasting, Satan attempting, he tell him Satan that no be able to out it before I get life.
So you can really know the difference now. So if you boost it on a compressor, use maximizer, fine, you might know how to adjust it really well so that it fits. But I don't really think that's the most important thing to do there. For me, that's what I think. So after mixing and everything, you just have to adjust your beat levels together with your vocals level here so that it fit down, opening up the effects volumes or gains on it. Then the next thing here, I added another reverb here. This time around I just got the low ends of this, and it's still a whole prefect, a whole, yes, a reverb type, which is whole. The reason being that I wasn't feeling the reverb too much, so I just wanted to add this one to it again. And mind you, it also added a little bit of volume there. So if you come to the effects here on reverb, what I did was I added distortion on it, and that one too added the volume to it. So if you listen to it, this is how it sounds.
You do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to miss anniversary.
So without this reverb, and with this reverb,
said I remember the time God is during 30-day fasting.
So if I'm supposed to open this drive here on the what do we call it, our saturation over here, you could see that it will really make our reverb really big and large.
You do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to miss anniversary.
So I just have to adjust it together with the beat and get what I think is best for the song. So everything, listening to everything, this is how it sounds now.
You do bad, you do for yourself. See how God crazy, abu boom, abu fasu, to miss anniversary. Said I remember the time God is during 30-day fasting. Satan attempting, he tell him Satan that no be about to out it before I get life is. He look on his way, Satan disgrace papa and we kabaka. He create a big mountain, we have a mountain sinner, we have a mountain of fire, though we have a mountain Kilimanjaro. Singing is a privilege if God doesn't give.
Okay, so that is all that I did on this song now. I'm not almost done, but I think I'm almost done, 80% done. So I just have to work on it a little bit, then just export it into Wave, then master it, then we are done. So thank you for watching this Busy Home Beat. Please subscribe to support your boy, like and comment to this video if you like whatever I'm doing on this channel. I hope your time was never wasted. It's your boy King Series. I'm out.